what's up, SonicFan0001 here, and welcome back to another update video. Now, I know I've been doing a lot of these recently, but I feel that they're kind of necessary for my current state, so, I really apologize for me, being a little bit inconsistent with video uploads. I don't have very much time to upload videos, that's one problem, or edit them. So pretty much right now I have Ib, however the hell you're supposed to say it, and Labyrinth of Swordsrend. Those are the only two series I have pre-recorded right now, and that's it. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to be uploading this, and I really need to get some more recording done. Now, come summer, hopefully I'll start having videos out like every day, or at least something close to that. I'll be able to make a lot of new stuff. But also, don't worry about the thing I'm running around in right now. This has nothing to do with the updates. This is just something I was building during a live stream. So, anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, sorry I've been really inconsistent with uploads. I have been working on some stuff, so since Five Nights at Freddy's deadline is taking so long to make, I set it aside for a few days so that I could make another map, a much smaller one, a parkour map as a matter of fact, so that, to have something to hold people over. And I mean, it's almost 5 months into the year already, and I haven't released a new map, so, it's called Derp Quest. It's not a very serious map. There are 4 areas, each have 2 stages, and each has a boss battle, and you're inside the tomb of Derp, and you're trying to get to this. You get it. It's not terribly structured. I'm really sorry if I don't sound terribly enthusiastic or I'm having trouble speaking. I'm tired right now at the time of making this, so. Anyway, there's that. Next on the agenda, I'm going to be having a mega stream on May 2nd. Now, if you aren't aware of what a mega stream is, it is basically where I just stream for like several hours, usually with like a couple of friends, and I play a bunch of different games. It's much fun, such doge, and I've a couple people I'm planning on doing it with. I'm not going to tell you guys who it is yet, or who they are yet. Yeah, I mean, there's that, and we're going to be... I have an agenda on my website. If you want to know what games I'm going to be playing, I will have it, the link down in the description below. So, here's a mega stream coming up on May 2nd. If you are not aware, that is a week from the day that I'm uploading this. I'm recording this the day before I upload it, but the day I upload this will be Saturday, so a week from today is the time you're seeing this. How are we doing on time here? Okay, about 3.5 minutes, cool. Let's see, next thing I wanted to talk about is video game updates. I am planning on recording another one of those tomorrow, which is actually the day that I'm uploading this for you guys. Oh my god, it's not even that late, I'm just really tired. But, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of sorry about the inconsistency. One thing I do want, to say, that I don't really think I've had enough chance to really talk about on a more serious note. I initially started YouTube with the intention of of having fun. When I first started, it was I had talked to Chris Cranium, and he had suggested I start a YouTube channel, and I went, oh well, I wasn't really too sure if I was gonna want to do that or not. And, we recorded a video and it never got uploaded. The reason being, it's not that there was it's not the video I guess was horrible. It's just that it lasted for 40 minutes and half of the time was just us doing random stuff. It would have required a ton of editing, a lot of time to render, you know, a lot of time to upload. So I mean, yeah. And I started to meet, like, you know, a bunch of new people that, you know, I'm in contact with now, and, it really started with, I guess, Darker Depths, and, you know, support that I got for that map. And it is true that, Darker Depths, at this point, has become, like, a pretty, like, famous map. It's just that, no one remembers me. And well, quite frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, come on. Sonic Fan 0001, who's gonna remember that? But, you know, like, I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, nice to meet you, I'm Sonic Fan 0001. They're like, okay, good for you. I made Darker Depths. Oh, you're that guy. You know, I mean, you know, I don't really care, you know, I kind of like that. I'm not just constantly having people trying to talk to me, but, I really wanted to thank anyone who's watching this who supported me in making those maps. The closest thing to a map I ever made was back when I first started Minecraft, and I would make these tiny little just crappy maps before I even knew, or before command blocks were even around, and when the command blocks were around, before I even knew how to use them. Just these minuscule little maps that I would play for fun on like a really laggy computer, and that meant something to me. It was I didn't mean for this update video to turn into a history of my YouTube channel, but I'll put it in the title. You know, it was, I had fun making them. And my first idea was not to make horror maps. It was to make adventure maps, and I had all these ideas, including, holy crap, I've been rambling for like 4 minutes. I'll have to put this in the video title, and I wanted to make adventure maps. And if you go back on my PMC page, I made this, I wanted to start the series called Raise Forest, which was about, this guy who's been, like, basically captured in this, there was a tyrant who split this world in half, and there's, like, a demonic section, and that's where you're stuck, and you're working as, well, basically a slave, and, you know, like, mines and all these different hard-working things, and a friend of yours finds, you know, kind of a hole in the system, and you decide to try and escape. You know, it's gonna have all these cool boss battles, and there was gonna be like 5 parts to it. And, you know, I had like all these builds I'd made, you know, like all these, oh yeah, it's gonna be steampunk and medieval, but I just gave up on it, you know? And I sat down one day and I went, you know what, I really like horror games, and, you know, I just figured I would make a map based off it, so I made the sewer, which was absolutely horrid, which actually people who played it said it was good for my first map, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. I didn't think it had enough backstory. However, the minute I made the sewer, I started planning. I started planning a story in my head, and as a matter of fact, before I go off onto too big of a ramble, I am not going to say anything more. I will, actually, as a matter of fact, I'll explain that completely in depth at the end of this year. And that will be like my last video of this year. I will explain the process that I went through and what I planned. Because I've planned a lot more than people think I have. I got a lot going on in this. My head right here, you can probably hear me hitting my head. But yeah, and it was really Darker Depths after, because I made a sequel to the sewer called The Asylum, and I made Darker Depths, and no, it didn't really get too much attention, and then just all of a sudden I posted on like these 2 websites, I won't give specific names, and all of a sudden it was just like a boom. Like there were people just like pelting the comments with like playthroughs and criticisms and reviews and you know, it was a mixture of criticisms and just really nice comments, and it really made me feel good. There is no, let me tell you, if you're thinking about map making, I highly suggest that you do it, because there is nothing in the world like watching someone else play something you did, just being able to kind of watch them. And at times it's kind of irritating if they don't get what they're supposed to do. You're like, do that. But anyway, I really enjoy watching people playthroughs, and if people don't like my maps, I still like to watch their playthroughs, because I want to know why, I want to know what I can improve on. If people don't like my maps, usually I'll write some sort of comment on the video, like, what do you think I can improve on, if they didn't mention it in the video. So I try to be open, and holy crap, I've been going for like 11 minutes. So let's just move on before I go on too big of a ramble. You know what? How about you stop by the Mega Stream, and I will explain all of this in like super depth. How about that? How about that right there? You just drop on by chat, and I'll be there talking. Anyway, I also wanted to say Five Nights at Freddy's deadline still probably plan to come out around the same time. But like I said, I'm making Derp Quest just as a kind of make up for it. So there will actually be 5 maps out this year, hopefully. My last one is so big that it may actually end up running in 2016, and if that is the case, then I will not make that video explaining the quote-unquote story I made up in my mind until then. So, I mean, yeah, this is, like I said, don't just kind of disregard this. This is just something pointless I made. This won't be showing up in any maps or anything. Yeah, I mean, it means a lot that people like my stuff, and, oh, one other thing. I would really like, at some point, to do a Q&A video, so I strongly urge anyone who stuck with me through this entire video to write me a question in the comment. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer as many of these as I can, and if they seem irrelevant, then I won't answer them. If I feel that they're meaningful and I should answer them, then I will, so I don't have to fit all this into an update video. One other thing I wanted to say, for any of you who were doubting me making movies in 2016 instead of maps, I will still make maps, don't worry, but it'll only be like 1 or 2. I started a company with a couple people, like a company. It's not really going to be active until 2016, but it is a company. We have a title, and there's a giant post on my BMC page, and it's, you know, I know what I'm doing. I have directing, leadership, and acting experience, so I can do things. But you didn't think I was an actor, did you? Huh? Yeah, I'm tired. On that note, then, I probably forgot something completely important, but I just kind of made this video off the top of my head because I thought it was required. Once again, hopefully, I'll get some more videos out around the summer. I don't have much time left in school, but of course I have EOCs and stuff coming up at the end of the year, so probably won't be too much going on then. But Mega Stream on May 2nd, a week from today, and I mean, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Remember, if you like this video, to leave a like, comment, possibly subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I guess I will see you all next time. Bye.